Welcome back to DBL. It's time for Fifth Host, and a principal's effort to police prom dresses has some students and parents saying, you crossed a line. Students planning to attend the prom were asked to submit photos in their dresses to avoid spending money on attire that could be banned due to excessive cleavage or skin. But after concerns of this being unfair, this rule will no longer be enforced. So we need to hear from the DBL Nation. Should schools pre-approve prom dresses? Okay. Again, this is public school. Go ahead, Mel.
Danny from Facebook says, decisions like this should be left up to the legal guardians of the child. What happens when the principal says yes to the dress and the parents say no? And listen, I understand. I think that schools have dress codes, so you really can't show up. Sometimes you get turned away at the door. And I've seen some crazy prom dresses, something that if my niece or little sister was in, I would go off on them. So I think that maybe the teacher shouldn't send pictures and say approve it. Maybe she should go over guidelines on what is and is not acceptable, and then kids can follow it and their parents can help them follow it.
There we go. Carla from Facebook says this is a slippery slope. What happens when two girls wear the same dress, but the one with more curves is told she can't wear the dress?
That's
so
a good
you're
point.
saying, what if Lizzo and Miley Cyrus showed up in the same dress? One of them might get sent home. That's what I'm hearing from that. So instead of having the kids send the pictures in, like you said, set the guidelines. Send the pictures or send a video on what's appropriate, what's not appropriate to the parents, and even to some of the your local bridal shops or whatever, wherever they go get the dresses and all that type of stuff.
All right. You could tell Brandon is not familiar with dress shops.
In the prom
You could see the engine, like one engine went out on the left wing, and he bridal shop stuff right where women get dresses and things. I feel you, bro. I don't go in there either. I don't know. I don't know either.
Wow.
Marissa from Twitter says, girls will show up looking like Lizzo, then complain about being fat shamed.
What does Lizzo have to do with this conversation?
I don't know what, I just think, let's forget Lizzo. We're losing track here.
Yep.
I think that this is weird. I think that this is super weird that there's an adult out there that thinks that they can make a decision on what everybody else should be wearing. That's some weird control stuff that you need to see a psychologist about. Listen, social norms set themselves. There's a reason that people just don't walk around in swimsuits all day, because society lets you know that's not cool. You will know if what you're wearing is inappropriate because society will tell you. Not one vice assistant principal with some kind of weird fetish for looking at girls in dresses.
Hold on, let's get to Dina from YouTube says, what about guys sagging or looking a hot mess? This is a double standard. A, Dina, I totally agree with you on this. And B, I gotta agree really strongly with Al here. Having a picture sent to a principal for them to make a decision on your judgment is incredibly weird. I don't want them even having my kid's picture. I want, as a mother, if I am, to make that decision on my own. I don't want the judgment in someone else's hands. I think it's
so. What if they send your kid home? What if your kid goes up?
I think the guidelines are fine, and that's fair. And I even think a picture or a dress that might be appropriate or inappropriate is fine for public school. But to have a picture of my kid sent and then sign it and approve it, I'm out.
And also, senior year, I've managed to get my daughter to school clothed in an acceptable way for her entire career. And now all of a sudden, I don't know prom night.
I've been to many proms. I have a lot of young kids in my family. I've seen a lot of things at proms.
I'd rather see a short skirt than a principal that has pictures of all of the students. That's how I feel.